What's up, and welcome to the No Bullshit Manifestation Show. I'm your host, Kat Kozad, manifestation expert, money mindset and fulfillment coach, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur. Come sit with me while I spill the real tea on what it's like to practice using intentional manifestation, demystify all of the woo-woo and confusing bullshit that comes along with creating the life of your dreams, and give you a realistic view of what it's like to be on a personal, spiritual, and professional growth journey. The goal of this podcast is to support and guide you towards manifesting all of your dreams, shed light on the things that people are too scared to talk about, and encourage you to become the person who gets to have it all, be it all, and do it all. I am so happy you are here. Let's fucking do this thing. What's up, loves? Welcome back to another episode of the No Bullshit Manifestation Show. Today's podcast episode is going to be a little bit different than how we normally do things, because in this podcast episode, I'm going to be giving you all the deets and all the tea on what the Abundant AF Babe Academy is all about, and answer some of the most frequently asked questions when it comes to the Abundant AF Babe Academy, because the doors for enrollment, if you didn't listen to the last podcast episode, are opening on next Monday, which is November 7th, 2022. And I wanted to record this podcast episode to give you all this full idea of what the Abundant AF Babe Academy actually is, because if you listen to the podcast, you definitely know that I talk about the Academy a lot and mention it in almost every single show. But this is giving you the full details of what the Academy is all about, help you understand if this is something that is going to be a good fit for you, and really help you make your decision in fully committing to yourself by going all in and joining the Abundant AF Babe Academy. So first of all, what is ABA? So ABA is also known as the Abundant AF Babe Academy, and this is my signature online manifestation program that has been specially crafted to help you not only tap into the energy and frequency of money to manifest wealth, fulfillment, and freedom into your life, but also to help you completely release all mental, emotional, and energetic blockages that have been holding you back from easily manifesting what you desire into your life, so that you can finally operate from a space of authenticity and alignment with your truth inside of your body, inside of your soul, from this point moving forward in life. So if you've been wondering if the Abundant AF Babe Academy is for you, I want you to listen to the things that I'm about to say and see if you resonate with any of them. And quick side note on that, one of the coolest things that I've received as feedback since starting the podcast from so many of you through Instagram or through hopping on a call with one of you, many of you, is that you feel as though when you listen to the podcast, I'm speaking directly to you. The words and the message that I am sharing through this podcast resonate so fully with you. And with that being said, these are some of the things and some of the ways that you can identify if the Abundant AF Babe Academy is something that will help you completely transform your life. So does it ever feel like in your life that you have dreams of living a bigger, better, and more abundant life than the one that you have right now, but you just don't know how you could make that possible based off of how things look for you in your life right now? Or maybe you feel as though you need to make the quote unquote smart decisions and be quote unquote smart with your money, aka completely restrict yourself in order to pay off all of your debts and then save up all of your money. And then at that point, once you've made those quote unquote smart decisions, that's when you can finally enjoy your life. Or maybe you know that you are capable of creating a life full of joy and love and money, but you feel like there is this invisible force that holds you back from fully being able to manifest the things that you want. There's this invisible force that anytime you go to create that change, it holds you back, it pulls you back from making the change that you know you need to make in your life. Or maybe you deeply want to change your life and have the money, the love, the fulfillment, the abundance, the freedom, whatever it is that you desire, but deep down you doubt that you are capable of having it, or you do not feel worthy of actually having the things that you desire in your life. Maybe you recognize that you have toxic patterns that keep playing out over in your life, over and over and over again, especially in your finances. And because this pattern continues to play out, it makes it feel like it's impossible to create positive change. Maybe you believe that making money has to be hard, so you work really fucking hard all of the time. You feel like there's no space for you to grow financially because that would require you to work even harder than you already are right now. Maybe you watch other people living their best and most abundant lives and you wonder why it seems like it's so easy and great for other people, but why it's not for you. It just doesn't feel like it's a life that's available for you. And maybe you simply cannot bear the idea of staying where you are right now, and you hate the idea of waking up one day in the future and realizing that you never truly went for it. You never truly spent your one life in this human body pursuing and fulfilling all of your dreams and all of your desires. And if any of those things resonated with you, I want you to know that you are in the right place. The Abundant AF Babe Academy is the perfect place for anybody who resonates with any of those things that I just said. And what I have found in the past 2.5 years of coaching and working with over 200 women, coaching and guiding them through their different mental, emotional, and energetic blockages, is that there are 4 core things that need to be addressed in your life in order for you to manifest more money and more abundance into your life with ease. So those 4 core things, the first one is the ability to release past stories and beliefs. The second is a willingness to heal your relationship with yourself and with money. The third is the capability to embody and commit to a new life. And fourth is unwavering faith in yourself, the universe, and the path moving forward. So right here and right now, if you're listening to this podcast episode, I want you to ask yourself, out of these 4 things, what do you feel like you struggle with the most? And where would it feel nice to be supported within all of those different things? Because the reality is we cannot change inside of ourselves what we are not willing to recognize. You must be willing to recognize what you want to change and what you need support with in your life in order to fully release those things, to be able to actually remove those inner blockages that have been holding you back so that you can get into alignment with your heart center and therefore naturally manifest more abundance and more money into your life. And I want you to know that as you do that reflection for yourself, as you look at those 4 core things, that if there is one thing or multiple things that you feel as though you do need support with or you are struggling with right now, you are not alone. You are so not alone. I myself struggled with all of these things just 3 years ago, but through finding the guidance of coaches and healers, I was able to fully release the past, heal my relationship with myself and with money, fully commit to and embody my higher self, and build an unwavering sense of faith inside of myself, inside of my path, and inside of the universe. But this isn't just about me, because this is about the 200 plus women that I have had the honor of coaching and guiding through their mental, emotional, and energetic blockages to now being able to be in a position of strength, truth, power, abundance, wealth, hope, faith, happiness inside of themselves and inside of their lives. And this is exactly what I help women with inside of the Abundant AF Babe Academy, helping you get from where you're at right now, all of the things that you are unfulfilled with, all of the areas that you feel stuck, you feel capped, and helping you create the shift to get to where you want to be. But you don't have to take my word for it. I have so many testimonials, so many client results over on my Instagram page. You can go check out the highlights on my Instagram and see dozens and dozens of videos from past students, from past clients, as well as on the webpage for the Abundant AF Babe Academy, which you can find down below in the show notes. There have been the most fucking incredible things that have happened for the women inside of the Abundant AF Babe Academy by being willing to commit to themselves and get that guidance to help them move from where they were at to where they wanted to be. Because one of the things that like our world does a really good job of trying to convince us of is that like, one, our dreams are too big. Two, that we're going to have to work our asses off until the day that we die in order to make them a reality. And three, that we're supposed to do it alone. And none of those things are true. And I can tell you that firsthand in my experience. When you incorporate intentional manifestation into the equation, all of the things that you want and all of the things that you desire are right here at your fingertips. And I know that firsthand because that's the reality that I've been able to manifest for myself over the past few years by completely committing to intentional manifestation in my life. So with these 4 core things that we've been talking about, let's break them down even further into a game plan to help you understand exactly what we do and what we focus on inside of the Abundant AF Babe Academy to help you get from where you're at right now to the place that you want to be, and using intentional manifestation to then be able to fully create the life of your dreams. So the first thing that we focus on inside of the Abundant AF Babe Academy is identifying limiting beliefs and creating new ones. And this has a lot to do with rewiring the structure of your subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind is responsible for our belief systems, and we attract and manifest into our lives what we believe with absolute certainty. And with this, the subconscious mind makes up 95% of the human brain and is typically molded between ages 0 to 7 by our parents, primary caregivers, friends, teachers, media, society, whatnot. And so all of these different sources then give you the belief system that you will manifest from over and over again as an adult until we take this intentional look at what are the things that you were taught that no longer serve you, so that then we can replace them and implement new thought patterns and new behaviors that will create new neural pathways inside of the subconscious mind, so that we're actually rewiring the structure of your psychology to work for you versus against you. And the way that I like to think about this is essentially like, if your mind was a garden, right now your garden is full of weeds. And instead of walking around the garden, trimming down the weeds, pretending like they're not going to grow back, which most manifestation teachings online will tell you to do, with forcing gratitude, force positivity, force affirmations, force meditation. Like, yes, those things work for a short amount of time because you are trimming the weeds down, and it is going to feel a little bit better for a short period of time. But ultimately, because the roots to those limiting beliefs still exist underneath the ground, they're going to continue to grow back over and over again. So what we do, which is different inside of the academy, is we get to the roots of those different limiting beliefs and we pull them up out of the ground from the mental, emotional, and energetic level. We not only take mindset in account, but we also do the somatic healing around these different roots that are hanging out in the ground, so that you can actually then create the space inside of yourself to plant the seed of what you're choosing to be true about yourself and about your life moving forward. And then I give you the tools to tend to it and water it on a daily basis so that you have these big, beautiful flowers growing in their place instead. And so, unlike other manifestation methods that work once and then don't work again, or work and then crash and burn, the reason that this is a long-lasting, sustainable approach is because we are taking your belief system as it is right now, and all of these past things, these unsupportive habits, behaviors, thoughts, etc., that have been emitting out a lower vibrational energy out into the universe, and by the law of attraction, attracting in shit that you don't necessarily want into your life, and removing and getting rid of those things so that we can reconstruct your belief system in a higher and greater vibrational field, which then will naturally emit out that higher vibrational energy out into the universe, and by the universal law of attraction, attract more abundance into your life, where this gets to be your new normal state as opposed to something that you are constantly having to work for. So throughout all areas of the academy, this is where the meat of work takes place because it has the most direct impact on our manifestations. But in addition to this, the second thing that we focus on inside of the academy is healing your relationship with money. And in my life, this is where I've seen the biggest physical transformation when it comes to my manifestations. A little over 2.5 years ago, I was $70,000 in debt, working 60 plus hours a week in a job that I absolutely hated, working paycheck to paycheck, and genuinely at a place that I felt so sad, lost, and broke. And through committing to intentional manifestation and really shifting and healing my relationship with money, I am now in the place that I am completely financially free. I attract and manifest multiple 5 figures a month consistently. And I'm genuinely just living a life of complete freedom. And the coolest part about this is that I know it doesn't just work for me, because I have worked with over 200 women in the past 2.5 years, and they come from all different backgrounds. I have worked with teachers, servers, bartenders, stay-at-home moms, ladies in corporate, entrepreneurs, photographers, models, coaches, nurses, like all different backgrounds. And after implementing what I teach about money manifestation into their finances, they've been able to create the financial transformation that they have wanted to see for themselves as well. So everything I know about money manifestation is poured into this so that you can create that transformation inside of your finances as well. Which then the third thing that we focus on is turning fear, judgment, failure, and discomfort into fuel. Because oftentimes, and most of the time, money manifestation has absolutely nothing to do with money. And it has everything to do with our relationship to ourselves, the way we perceive fear, judgment, failure, discomfort, relationships to others, the world, so on and so forth. And so we take the time to look at and address all of these different areas of our lives so that we can remove the different mental, emotional, and energetic blockages associated to them, so that we can get into the core of who we are and acting from our heart center inside of our bodies. Because when you act from your heart center, you emanate out electromagnetic energy out into the universe, which then, by the law of attraction, attracts back in bigger, better, and more abundant things into your life just for being you. Just for finally getting to show up and be the version of yourself that you've always wanted to be. The version of you that doesn't have to dim yourself down, play small, put yourself in different boxes, meet different societal standards, whatever it may be. And I can tell you, for myself in my life, this is where it feels like I actually started my life. I actually became Kat Kozad, and I could finally be the version of myself that I was born to be. And this is where, for the majority of women who come on board for the Abundant AF Babe Academy, they see the biggest transformation in their lives, not only in building that connection to themselves and building that unwavering self-love, confidence, worth, trust, and knowing, but also in their finances, because the two of those things have such a direct correlation to each other and will completely change the way that you attract and manifest money into your life. And lastly, The final thing that we focus on inside of the Abundant AF Babe Academy and the ultimate goal of the Academy is to set you up for success, to be the vibrational match for all of the things that you're wanting to manifest into your life from this point moving forward. Because if you're here listening to the No Bullshit Manifestation Show, I know you know that manifestation is all about energy. And what my goal is to help you become the master of your energy. Master your vibration so that we can take your vibration from wherever it is right now and any of these things that have been affecting it and keeping it low, and eliminate those things so that we can raise it to the highest possible set point that it will naturally go, so that again, you're calling in these bigger, better, more abundant things into your life without constantly feeling like you're having to work so damn hard for them. And without constantly feeling like life is this uphill battle where you're always having to work harder for what you want, and really being able to step into this natural state of receptivity because we've done the work to clear out those underlying blockages that have been holding you in those unsupportive patterns of the past, so that finally you can be a clear channel for your manifestations. So how do we do all of these things? How do we actually piece it together? So inside of the Academy, there are 3 unique components that we break all of this up into. First is the online course portion of this. So you are given an online portal with video modules. There are 8 weeks worth of video modules. And inside of those modules, the videos range anywhere between 10 to 60 minutes long and go super in depth into all of the different concepts around manifestation, law of attraction, the subconscious mind, releasing these different mental, emotional, and energetic blockages inside of yourself, working through any of the fear, judgment, failure, discomfort that has been holding you back, building this rock solid connection to yourself, to the universe, to your faith, to your trust, so that we can build this rock solid foundation inside of yourself, which then on top of that, manifesting money becomes a hell of a lot easier. And then there is all things money manifestation, as well as how to continually take these steps moving forward, because I'm a firm believer in the fact that manifestation is a game of up levels. And once we get the things that we want, we don't have to stop there. We can keep going and going and going. And so in addition to the video modules, there are also guided inner work journals that I have specially crafted to help you go even further into the structure of your subconscious mind, to rewire your subconscious mind for abundance and release any of the things that have been holding you back, as well as action tasks and affirmations, so you know exactly what you're putting your focus and attention into on a weekly basis, and so that there isn't all of this guesswork of like, well, how do I actually make this transformation happen? And how do I actually manifest these different things into my life? There's actual guidance to what you are going to be putting your focus and attention into to really create this transformation. So that is the first component. Second component is a private support community. One of the biggest things that I felt like I lacked at the beginning of my journey, my manifestation journey, was a community of other women who understood what it's like to be on a journey like this. And now, after having that community in my personal life, I understand how truly important it is. So that is why I have created this support community where all of the women from the Academy get to come together, share their wins, manifestations, questions, concerns, whatever it may be. And all of you get to support each other on this journey. And in addition to all of you being able to connect and really build those bonds with each other, I also will be inside of this private support community on a daily basis, answering any of your questions, responding to any things that you post inside of there. So not only do you get to connect with the other women, but you also get daily access to me through this private support community. And then the final component to the Abundant AF Babe Academy are the weekly group coaching calls that are hosted on Zoom. So this is your opportunity to see me face to face each week throughout the academy. And there are going to be specific trauma healing calls where we are actually diving in and releasing the energy that has been holding you back inside of your body, doing that somatic healing. We're going to have calls that are specifically dedicated to EFT tapping and rewiring the structure of your subconscious mind. There are going to be live Q&A calls where we actually get to speak face to face and have that interaction where we are moving through whatever it is that you need support with. And one of the coolest things that I've experienced with all of the women who have been a part of the Abundant AF Babe Academy so far is that with all of these other women coming to the table and sharing their different experiences, it's almost like they give you the missing puzzle pieces that you didn't even know that you needed to be able to plug back into yourself and plug back into your healing journey so that you are able to take those steps moving forward. So they all play a huge part in your healing journey and in helping you really step into and fully manifest all of the things that you desire into your life. And so with all of these things, you get lifetime access to the online course portion of the Abundant AF Babe Academy. So as you continue to grow, as you continue to up level, as you continue to reach new heights and manifest really incredible things into your life, you're still able to go back and reference to any of the things that you learned inside of the online course. There will be a private support community for all of the alumni for the Abundant AF Babe Academy that you can choose to join. And then although the course is structured over 8 weeks, I've added 2 additional weeks of group coaching onto the end of the program. So that way you have 10 full weeks of group coaching with me so that we can help you really integrate everything into your life so that you are able to go out from that point, take on the world, and manifest all of the things that you're wanting into your life moving forward. And so with this upcoming round of the Abundant AF Babe Academy, when you choose to join from the webpage, you will get instant access to all of the online course content, and you are able to immediately start implementing everything inside of there into your life and really creating these shifts and changes. And the group coaching calls will then start on December 6th and run for the following 10 weeks after that. Which the coolest thing about this is that most people wait until the new year to get started on creating change in their lives, getting serious about their goals, all of the different things. But by you choosing to enroll in the Abundant AF Babe Academy right now, you are getting a head start on that. You are entering into the new year in a completely different energy than you ever have before, where you have set yourself up for success already to make 2023 be the most abundant year of your life. So joining the Abundant AF Babe Academy right now is like hands down the best fucking thing that you can do to set yourself up for success. And my goodness, your future self will thank you so much. And like I've mentioned, enrollment for the Abundant AF Babe Academy actually starts on Monday, November 7th, 2022. But you can join the waitlist right now. And if you join the waitlist, everybody who is on the waitlist gets 10% off of their investment when they choose to join the academy. So if this is something that you've been wanting for yourself, if you've been on the fence, if you've been considering joining the academy, you will want to join the waitlist because that is your opportunity to take 10% off of the tuition and really be able to like dive in and get going with all of this. So like I said, the waitlist ends on technically Sunday because Monday is when enrollment actually starts. But if this is something that you've been considering, like I said, you want to join that waitlist. And if you have any questions about the Academy whatsoever, make sure that first you go check out the webpage for the Academy. It's listed down below in the show notes. And there is a full section at the very bottom of the webpage where I answer all of the frequently asked questions for the Academy so that you can really get answers to any of the questions that you may still have. And if there is a question that you have that is not answered on the webpage, then there's also the option to book in a 30-minute consultation call with me so that you can see me face to face and we can talk about if this is an awesome fit for you and make sure that you feel really, really solid, really, really secure as you are choosing to make this decision to invest in the Academy. So you can find that link over on the webpage for the Abundant AF Babe Academy. And last thing that you can do is also DM me over on Instagram. Any questions, any concerns, any of the things that you guys have, please know that my DMs are open. I am there and I respond to every single DM that I get. So make sure that if you do have questions that are not answered on the website, to message me over on Instagram. And one last thing is that you may have heard this in the last podcast episode, but this is the last time that you are going to be able to join the Abundant AF Babe Academy until well into 2023. So again, if this is something that you've been considering, now is your time. And one last thing I'll say on this is that you choosing to go all in on yourself, you choosing to commit to yourself and commit to your manifestation journey is the greatest act of self-love. Because not only is this the greatest gift that you could ever give to yourself, because you are learning how to essentially build, create, and manifest the life that you want, but it's also the greatest gift that you can give to others, because by you choosing to do this, you are making such a massive impact on the people that you love and all of the people that you get to touch in your life. You choosing to do this for yourself is again, the greatest act of self-love and the greatest act of love for the world, because you truly get to make a difference by shifting your vibration and changing your life. So with that being said, that is all that I have for you on this podcast episode. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, but go check out the webpage, go get yourself on the wait list, and get ready for when enrollment starts on Monday, November 7th, because I only have very limited spots available in this round of the Academy to ensure that everybody gets the highest level of support possible. So again, if you are ready for this, you will want to act fast on Monday and get yourself inside of the Academy, secure one of those spots, because enrollment is only open until those spots are full. And from past experiences with launches that I have done, these spots fill up so freaking quickly. So that is actually all I have for you on this podcast episode. I am sending all of you all of my love. I hope to see you on the inside of the Abundant AF Babe Academy, and I'll chat with you on the next podcast episode. Oh my gosh, thank you for listening to today's episode. I am so grateful to have these no bullshit talks with you. If you enjoyed today's episode or the podcast as a whole, please spread the love by leaving me a review on iTunes or sharing the podcast with others. This is how I will be able to spread more of these good vibes and be able to make more of an impact on the lives of others. And if you're not already part of all of the goodness and communities that I have to offer, check out the show notes. I have links to the different ways that I can support you on your manifestation journey and help you live a life full of more money, fulfillment, and freedom. But that is all for now. So big love and hugs, and I will chat with you soon, babe.